important, that is memory hierarchy. Now, as the name suggests, hierarchy means, you know, order. Means what is the order of memory, means how it is connected inside the motherboard or inside the computer. And what is its hierarchy, means how we can, you know, use it, or in which order we use it. So in the computer system design, memory hierarchy is an enhancement to organize the memory such that it maximizes the access time. And the memory hierarchy was developed based on the program behavior known as locality of reference. And the figure below clearly demonstrate the memory hierarchy. This is a figure, very important. See, there are level 0 CPU or register, that is what we call CPU registers. Basically, registers is also a kind of memory. And beyond below this, there is another level of memory, that is what we call SRAM. And we already learned it. We made cache memory with SRAMs. And below this, there is a main memory, DRAM, that is what we call level 2. And then there are certain, you know, primary memories, secondary memories like disk storage, magnetic disk, and your hard disk, your pen drive, your hard drive, all are come under this level. And level 4, the last level, is optical disk and magnetic tape, which is, you know, right away they are obsoleted, I think. No one can use this magnetic tape and the optical disk like CD drive, CD. Very rare it is nowadays used. So now, what is the meaning of this level? This is very important question. And you have to understand level means what. Whenever we are saying level means, you know, how close your memory is towards motherboard. Means if this thing is on motherboard itself, then it is at level 0. And not only this level, that I told you, level means how close it is, you know, towards motherboard, means how fast it is accessed by the motherboard. Obviously, whosoever is a close one, definitely it will be, you know, it will be fast. So the register is one of the memory, that is what we call CPU register also, which is very close on a motherboard. You maybe you have a question, sir, SRAM and DRAM is also on the motherboard, then why not they are kept under level 0? See, level 0 means they are so close, means CPU register is in the hierarchy, it is, you know, too close to the motherboard, maybe on the motherboard, and it is very close to the processor. Basically, the closeness to the processor is indicating this level. So this is very close. This is little bit, you know, far away from the processor. That is why it is kept under level 1. So level means the you know, the distance between the processor and the not a distance exactly, it is an access time by the processor to that memory. So you see here, increase in the cost per bit. Obviously these are the costly one, and as we move downward, the cost decreases. As we move upward, the cost increases, and increases in the capacity and access time. Means the access time of CPU register is very small, and access time of this magnetic disk, optical disk, or magnetic tape is very, you know, means large. Large doesn't mean, you know, very large. If it is in nanosecond, then it is maybe in millisecond. Just only this kind of differences in the access time, not more. Like if like there is not a difference of 1 hour, it is just like a nano or millisecond, few milliseconds, you may say. So this is all about, you know, this diagram. So we understand hierarchy means when we own the computer for the memory, it will first access your CPU register, obviously, because it is too close, because it is at level 0. So access time to this is very less, and after that SRAM can be accessed, then DRAM, and then the turn of this hard disk and optical disk and magnetic will come. So you should have to understand the level, meaning of level. Level means is, you know, the closeness of access, means the closeness of this memory to the processor, or in other word, the access time, you may say. So this is all about memory hierarchy design. Let's see This memory hierarchy design is subdivided into two main types. One is external memory or secondary memory. We already learned this secondary memory, and internal memory or a primary memory. So comprising of magnetic disks, optical disks, magnetic tape, peripheral storage devices are accessed by the processor by I/O module. I/O means input output module. So all these the pen drive or optical disk. You see, we have to plug in at a USB port. That USB port is what we call I/O module, input output module. Through that USB port, you can access your processor only. And internal memory, obviously, the memory which is on the board, or which is what we call primary memory, also comprising of main memory, cache memory, and CPU register. And this is directly accessible by the processor. It required a less time to operate. So we can infer the following characteristics of memory hierarchy from the above figure. Number one, the capacity. It is the global volume of the information the memory can store. As we move from top to bottom, the hierarchy, the capacity increases. Obviously, the capacity of CPU register is the least one. It has, maybe you may say, it is 1 kilobyte, and the capacity of this, as we move down, the capacity increases. Hence, capacity of hard disk, terabyte or more than that. And similarly, optical disks and magnetic disks, they are in gigabytes or in terabytes also, they are available, but nowadays they are obsoleted. So that is why they are categorized as a level 4. So this capacity increases. Second, access time. It is a time interval between read and write request, and on the basis of this, we can say our memory is how fast it is. Those memories who have less access time, it means it is fast in operation. I think everybody understand this. Now, performance. Performance is another parameter. Earlier, when the computer system was designed without memory hierarchy design, the speed gap, increases between the CPU register and the main memory due to the large difference in the access time. The result in the lower performance. In the earlier computers, when this memory hierarchy is not there, so we can, design our computer in a vague style, and there is a loss of performance because we have not followed the hierarchy. So once we following the hierarchy, the computer get the speed or performance is improved. So this announcement was made in the form of memory hierarchy design because of the performance of the system increases. One of the most significant ways of the increased system performance is minimizing how far down the memory hierarchy one has to go to manipulate data. And cost per bit, very important. As we move from the bottom to the top, you see, from the bottom to the top, the cost per bit increases. It means internal memory is costlier than external memory. See, here, these are the external memory. Optical disk, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 100 rupees, not more than that. And magnetic hard drive is also, not so much costly. But CPU register, if you're talking about, since it is specifically designed for the processor, they are little bit costlier than the lower ones. So this is all about the today's lecture. I think memory hierarchy, everybody understand what is memory hierarchy. Write down question first, then we will discuss. The very first question for the today's class is, what do you understand by memory hierarchy? What do you understand by memory hierarchy?
क्वेश्चन एक बार स्टार्टिंग से बोलना.
What do you understand by memory hierarchy? What do you understand by memory hierarchy? And my second question is, draw a pyramid. Draw a pyramid to show memory hierarchy design.
सर ये कंटिन्यूएशन में नेक्स्ट है.
Next question, second question.
एक बार रिपीट करना सर.
Draw a pyramid to show memory hierarchy design. One last question. Why we need memory hierarchy? why we need memory hierarchy? And what happen if we do not follow memory hierarchy? And what happen if we do not follow memory hierarchy? Okay, let me ask this question to who would like to answer this? Who would like to answer this? Just raise your hand.
सर मेमोरी हियरार्की के बाद क्या क्वेश्चन है?
You just mute. I'll tell you once again. Yes, Saurav Sharma. First of all, tell the question, then tell the answer.
The question is why we need memory hierarchy and what happens if we don't follow the memory hierarchy.
Very good. Yes.
So we need to follow memory hierarchy, else the performance is lost.
Yes.
And
if we do not follow,
yes.
then the performance will be lost. For performance of what? Performance means what?
The performance means the processing time.
Yes, the access time. The access time. Yeah. So that will increases or decreases if we do not follow the memory hierarchy.
Increases, sir.
Yes. So make it optimum. What we do?
We follow the memory hierarchy.
Very good. So I think everybody understand. If we do not follow the memory hierarchy, it means you will not able to get the exact performance of the system. I think everybody understand. So और कौन बताना चाहेगा इसका आंसर? पूजा रावत, could you please explain what is memory hierarchy? Why we use it? Pooja Rawat. Okay, let's give a try to Sania Virmani. Sania, yes.
Yes, sir. So it basically is an enhancement to organize the memory such that it minimizes the access time.
Okay, but very good. So, and one more question. What is the meaning of level?
So level of the capacity.
No, I mean to say, my question is, what this level indicates? What is the meaning of this level?
So this level indicates like at what level is the system that the of memory like at last.
Sania, you are speaking again the level. I am asking what is level. You are speaking the level. Okay, let me give me a chance to somebody else. You listen carefully. This is
Yes.
very important question. Siddhak Singh.
Yes, sir. Sir, level basically means that how close this equipment is connected to the that processor.
Very good, very good. How close it to the processor. So if let me tell you one very important question over here. आपको ये जिंदगी में काम आएगा. C is a low level language. C is a low level language or a high level language. कौन बताएगा? C is a low level or high level?
High
Okay.
levels.
Okay, एक मिनट. एक मिनट बेटा, एक मिनट. Okay, लास्ट आवाज किसकी थी? Okay, let me ask Harsh.
So it's a high level language.
What is the meaning of level? High level का मतलब क्या होता है भाई?
सर डिफाइन करना कि कितनी
सर, मैं
क्रिटिकल
बताऊं?
पड़ेगी.
एक मिनट
जो humans को
प्लीज.
कोई word
अरे
समझ
भाई, अरे भाई अपनी आप रेज हैंड करिए, मैं अपने आप पूछूंगा. यस हर्ष, क्या बोल रहे हो?
सर कि कितना समझ में आएगी, कितनी प्रैक्टिकली वो टफ है या फिर इजी.
मतलब हाई लेवल का मतलब हमारे सिर के ऊपर से निकल रही है.
नहीं इतनी हाई भी नहीं सर.
Okay. अभी but it is wrong. The answer is wrong. Let me ask to somebody else. Rashi Mutreja, please.
Yes sir. Sir, C high level language है. Sir, high level language का मतलब है कि वो humans closely समझ सकते हैं.
ह्यूमन क्लोजली समझ सकते हैं. अरे हम तो कुछ भी समझ जाएंगे. मतलब हम क्या नहीं समझ पाएंगे, ये बताओ फिर. लो लेवल
सर हम लो लेवल लैंग्वेज हम नहीं समझ सकते, वो कंप्यूटर्स को समझ आती है.
क्या मतलब हुआ? कंप्यूटर वो होती कैसी है? कभी देखिए लो लेवल?
सर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस जो होती हैं जो
अरे ये सी भी तो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है.
नहीं सर.
सर मैं बताऊं?
अरे यार प्लीज let me one more request. You please do not interrupt in between. I will give a chance to everybody. You please do not interrupt in between. Right? So Mutreja madam, what you are saying? चलो,
Sir,
okay, it's a good try. Let me give a chance to somebody else. Okay, Tulsi, yes.
Yes, sir. So,
What?
ये C language high level language है because it is closer to human language and further from machine language.
No,
Because
what is this machine language then? Machine language होती कैसी है? कभी देखी है?
सर मशीन लैंग्वेज जो कंप्यूटर को समझ में आती है, जैसे लाइक 0 1 1 जो बाइनरी लैंग्वेजेस होती हैं,
ये मशीन लैंग्वेज होती है. ओके. सो तुलसी ने अच्छा आंसर दिया है. एंड ओके, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन. आप लोगों का आई नो मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल नो दिस. द क्वेश्चन, द लेवल इन द सी, इफ आई एम सेइंग सी इज अ हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज. सी हाई लेवल का मतलब ये नहीं होता, जो एक बच्चे से मेरी बात हो रही थी जो कह रहा था कि हमारे सिर के ऊपर से निकल जाती है, जो मतलब बहुत हाई लेवल की होती है. नो, हाई लेवल मीन्स जितनी भी लैंग्वेजेस अब आप पढ़ोगे जो हाई लेवल होगी, इट मीन्स इट इज़ क्लोज टू इंग्लिश, विच यू कैन ईजिली रीडेबल, विच इज़ ईजिली रीडेबल एंड अंडरस्टैंडेबल. जो भी चीज़ इंग्लिश में लिखी होगी या उसके क्लोज होगा सिंटेक्स, इट इज़ ईजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. बट लो लेवल का मतलब क्या होता है? लो लेवल, इसने बिल्कुल सही बोला तुलसी ने कि लो लेवल मीन्स जो कि बाइनरी के अंदर होती है. तुम्हें पता होना चाहिए जब हम कंप्यूटर के अंदर ए प्रेस करते हैं, अपना प्लीज़ अपने हैंड नीचे कर लीजिए. जब हम कंप्यूटर के अंदर कीबोर्ड के अंदर ए प्रेस करते हैं तो क्या होता है? कंप्यूटर को कैसे पता लगता है ए है? हमने ए प्रेस किया,
सर एसकाई कोड में कन्वर्ट होता है.
हाँ, वेरी गुड. आकाश सिंगल बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं कि जब हम ए प्रेस करते हैं तो उसका एक एस्काई कोड होता है. एस्काई कोड मतलब 1010 करके कुछ कोड होता है. ऐसे सारे अक्षरों का होता है, बी का, सी का, डी का, यू का, 8 का, 9 का, 0 का, जितने आपको कीबोर्ड के अंदर कीज नज़र आ रही हैं सबका एक स्पेसिफिक कोड है. जब आपने एक पर्टिकुलर बटन दबाया तो मशीन जो है ना, मशीन को ये नहीं पता कि ए दबाया कि बी दबाया, मशीन को कोई लेना देना नहीं है इससे. जैसे ही हम बटन प्रेस करते हैं वहाँ पे एक एस्काई कोड जनरेट होता है 1010, जो कि रैम में जाता है, रोम में जाता है, फिर फटाफट कंप्यूटर के पास चला जाता है. इतना फास्ट होता है कि कंप्यूटर को पता लग जाता है कि इस बंदे ने ए दबाया और वो आपको ए डिस्प्ले कर देता है. तो मशीन जो अंडरस्टैंड करती है वो 0-1 की लैंग्वेज को अंडरस्टैंड करती है, जिसको हम, और जो 0-1 वाली लैंग्वेज है इट इज़ मोर क्लोज टू द प्रोसेसर. Now again, the level here means which is close to the processor. Processor can't understand, stdioh. Processor can't understand int, float. Processor को नहीं पता ये चीज. So that is a high level language. और जो प्रोसेसर को पता है वो जो कि बहुत क्लोज है उसके, that is 1001 की फॉर्म में जो भी है, एस्काई कोड की फॉर्म में, उसको हम लोग लो लेवल कहते हैं. प्लीज माइंड इट, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. 99% बच्चा इसका गलत जवाब देता है. वाइवा में जरूर पूछा जाएगा. वाई सी इज कॉल्ड अ हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज? जस्ट नोट इट डाउन इन द असाइनमेंट. वाई सी इज कॉल्ड हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज. और हाई लेवल क्या इंडिकेट करता है? हाउ फार इट इज फ्रॉम प्रोसेसर. इन द सेम वे लाइक इन अ मेमोरी, when I am talking about how close it is towards a processor, it is level 0. When I am saying it is far away from the processor, means you have to plug in, like a secondary memories you have to plug in through the USB, then it is called a high level device. So I think everybody understand what is the meaning of level. So अब किसी को डाउट है तो वो मुझसे पूछ सकता है. श्रेया मदान, you has raised your hand. Do you have any question, any query? Shreya Madan. Okay. So anybody have any question, any query related to this high level, low level? Yes, Akash, please.
पर सी तो सर मिडल लेवल लैंग्वेज है ना.
Now again, ये लेवल जो है ना, मिडल लेवल कह दो, मिडल कह दो, लोअर देन हाई कह दो, it only represent, the level only represent how far it is from the processor. मिडिल लेवल इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि हाई लेवल वो होती है जो कि बिल्कुल समझ में आ जाए. अब इंग्लिश जो है वो सबको समझ में आ जाती है, सी भी. हाँ, तो ये चीज याद रखिएगा. इसको कभी कभी मिडिल लेवल भी बोल देते हैं सी को, बट जनरली इसको हाई लेवल ही बोलते हैं. और लेवल का मतलब यहाँ पे क्या होता है?
सर सबसे ज्यादा हाई लेवल की तो पाइथन होगी फिर.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जो भी इंग्लिश के सिंटेक्स इसके बहुत ज़्यादा क्लोज हैं, रीडेबल फॉर्म है, उसको हम हाई लेवल और लो लेवल ही होता है, ये तो खामखा का एक लेवल बना दिया बीच में, मिडिल लेवल, जो कि कुछ नहीं होता, ठीक है। सो लेट मी स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग ओवर हियर एंड आस्क यू सम मोर क्वेश्चंस। ये